So, here we go then. Manchester United against Real Madrid. It's John Champion here at the microphone, and alongside me we have a top football analyst in Jim Begley.
Hi John, at this stage I think the players are just desperate to get out there, and this promises to be a terrific game.
Smalling. Carrick. Van Persie. Rooney. Moving forwards. It's Van Persie. Carrick. The ball's with Rooney. Mata. It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
How about that? Real Madrid are already trailing in these early stages. And that's not getting through. Juan Mata. Carrick. Ander Herrera. Here's Van Persie. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Bale. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. They've scored in the opening 10 minutes of the game to make it 1-0. Ander Herrera. Carrick. Smalling. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Juan Mata is caught offside. Forward it goes. Fabio Coentrao. Sergio Ramos. Kedira. Here's James Rodriguez. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Bursting forward. Oh, that was a fine solo effort.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
James Rodriguez. Now there's a chance to counter. Marcos Rojo has got it back. Ander Herrera on his own. Incisive pass that. Van Persie puts it away. 2 goals to the good, and they're set fair. That really tested the strength of the net.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Yeah, we've seen it before that 1-0 can be a fragile scoreline, but now that they have that extra cushion, 2 should be enough.
Rafael Varane. Van Persie, can he now find a finish? They were so nearly punished for their mistake.
Oh, he did really well to force the mistake by pressuring him like that. That's great grit for you.
And he wasn't far off.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Ah, good interception, just what they needed. Toni Kroos. Kedira. Toni Kroos. Fabio Coentrao. James Rodriguez. Ander Herrera. Played into space out wide. Ronaldo.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
It's Van Persie. It's through. Here's Fellaini. Fellaini. Rooney. Some debate here, but in the end, a goal kick is awarded. Fabio Coentrao. Sergio Ramos. Fabio Coentrao. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Toni Kroos. Bale. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Benzema. The keeper always the favourite there.
Great contact, but he just made it too easy for the keeper by going down the middle.
No, beaten to it. Toni Kroos. Neat ball through the middle. Van Persie.
It's never easy keeping the ball.
An unfair challenge, deemed a foul. He's looking to find his front men. Fabio Coentrao. James Rodriguez. Showed a great desire to get to the ball, he just couldn't do much with it. And now there's a platform for a counter-attack. Here's James Rodriguez. Opportunity for a goal. Not this time. Long way off that.
I think when you're in front of goal like that, you really should do better. That's a poor finish in the end.
Carrick. Ander Herrera. It's Phil Jones. And with that, the referee brings the first half to a close. They have a cushion of a 2-0 lead. We kick off for the next 45 minutes. Bale. This goes for a throw-in. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Benzema. Ronaldo. Oh, a decent effort.
They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Van Persie. Van Persie. Another goal. They have a 3-goal advantage, and that should be enough. Given the time and space he had, he was never likely to miss.
Van Persie is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He's got 2 in this game, he's on a hat-trick. So it's 3-0 now. Toni Kroos. It's Bale. Determined run met by just as determined a piece of defending. Wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, from such an acute angle, that was always going to be a tough one.
No, no way through there. Benzema, and that's gone straight to the keeper. This goes for a throw-in. The ball's with Benzema.
Benzema can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
Here's James Rodriguez. He couldn't have asked to be in a better position.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Van Persie. The ball was taken. Off he goes. Rooney. There it is. Riveting, ruthless, relentless. Well, what can you say about that goal?
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish because he ghosted his way into position, but where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. Manchester United still not utilising their bench. I think that's a foul. Yes, confirmed by the referee. Fellaini. A long ball into space. It's through. Oh, it's come through. A chance. Van Persie. Another one.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
They have this game in their hands now. Khedira. The idea was there, the execution wasn't. Bale. Here's Benzema. Smalling with the foul. The ball's with Benzema. And it's just veered off to the left.
Well, what a lovely first touch, and that allowed him the space to get the shot away. It's excellent technique.
Real Madrid with a big chance and a big miss. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. It's Bale. Bale won't want to come off second best, not against this opponent. Something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and if that's the case, then he's doing the right thing.
An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Isco looking to exploit the space. Ronaldo trying to keep hold of it, but it's hardly easy. Fellaini. Good through ball. The keeper's got it. Smalling. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. And he plays it to the keeper. Sergio Ramos. Fabio Coentrao. Here's Isco. The ball's with Cristiano Ronaldo. He's onside. Chance. Real Madrid with a big chance and a big miss. On his head. Real Madrid with a big chance and a big miss. Full-time whistle within sight. Cristiano Ronaldo. The ball's with Toni Kroos. Khedira. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Here's Van Persie. The time added on will be 4 minutes. He goes alone. Van Persie. Rooney almost made it 6 for the day. You'd really expect a player of his quality to score there.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
The ball goes through. Ronaldo has it, and he's got space. Benzema! And a header. Good delivery in. Can't say the same for the attempted finish, though. That's it. The match is over. Their opponents must be feeling like they were hit by a tornado. They were ripped apart time and again by the movement and passing up front.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching